So when I was 22, it suddenly struck me that I haven't lived at all. I mean, I'd just been playing it safe, growing up in a suburb. It wasn't all my fault, but still, the facts were there. And so I just decided to go to Guatemala, because that seemed like life would be happening more. And I was just trying to do every adventurous thing I could. And I also put it out there. Everyone I met, I asked them if they knew of any adventures I could partake of. And this one guy who worked in the tourist trade, there's a lot of tourism going on there, he said to me one day, he says, if you're still interested in adventure, the guy that gives the flights, he told me he'd give you one for free. Because, I told him you were poor and couldn't afford it and all that. So, and he asked me if I was interested. And I said, yeah, because I'd always wanted to go on a hot air balloon, but this was kind of like Guatemala's version of a hot air balloon ride, which, what it is, it's one of these little planes that I think you get in a box and you put together. And this guy, he charges like $50 normally for someone just to go up for like 3 to 5 minutes. It's a real short ride. And it's like, when you get on it, it's kind of like you're sitting on top of the guy almost. It's like a motorcycle with wings, is basically. And but this is living, right? And so I'm excited, and I'm kind of on top of this guy, and he's a French guy named Bernard, and he doesn't seem like he was the one who offered the free ride. He seems a little belligerent, but I get on the back, and we start up in the air. And he's showing me and pointing out different things in Solala, like you can see the volcanoes that could erupt at any point, which is part of my living. But as we just got up to the top and circled around once, all of a sudden there's a sound that I could only describe as an engine stopping. And then he said, "Merde." And the little plane starts to go down. And, it's not like in the cartoons. And there's not like an emergency brake to pull. And I am freaked out because we don't have that far to fall. And I'm thinking, this is not what I meant by living. I don't mean dying young. And I haven't written a book or done anything. No one even knows where to find me. And I am losing it, and then at the very last minute, he flips a switch, the engine kicks back on, and he is laughing hysterically as the plane swoops up and around. And I said, "What are you laughing about?" And he said, "Well, for a free ride, I have to entertain myself somehow." So, to this day, I have not made it into an actual hot air balloon ride because the Guatemalan version ruined it for me, and I still don't like the French. Sorry.